And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Human Empowerment Experience Kettlebell Training with the famous RKC certified trainer, David Hills.
My lovely assistant, Coach Kendra McLaughlin.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. It's Christmas week, and we had winter solstice day yesterday, which I saw a lot of people trying to see the Star of Bethlehem, and it was a really important day for manifestation and for just planning the new year, and just getting rid of whatever doesn't serve us right
Good morning,
now.
folks.
Good morning.
Facebook
And
folks.
yeah, hello everybody. And we are here. Everyone's doing on this holiday week. It can be a stressful week for a lot of people dealing with money situation, trying to buy gifts for people, family, trying to get together with people in the COVID situation, and then also trying to plan for the new year and make sure our energies are high so that we can get ready for our new year. Pass this one by.
It's so funny. So many people are really just like ready for this year to end because so many crazy things have happened to them. I feel just the opposite. I feel like this has been like one of the best, most productive years for me. Yeah. See, I'm even learning how to stay in 4 cameras at once.
Yeah, stand in the right place. There's I think part of feeling like or being successful in your year, no matter what's going on, is looking at opening your mind to maybe different ways of doing things or really expanding your comfort zone in terms of how you're going to make money. If the place that you've been working at is closed, how can you make money online? There's lots of different options these days to set up a new business or maybe a drop shipping store or invent a new product.
Sure.
I was reading
guys.
This morning about 2 12-year-olds who invented a new hook for a Christmas ornament, and they actually did this last year, but they made $250,000 during the COVID pandemic on this little Christmas ornament hook that they developed last year. And the first time they were selling it, they sold $1,000 worth, and they knew they had something really unique, and they made $250,000 this year. 2 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
So if 2 12-year-olds can do it, you can do it. I can do it.
And we actually just spent 3 months earlier this year. We spent 3 months in the UK actually training how to develop online products. So, if you're interested in that sort of thing, give us a shout. We can point you in the right direction on how to create some passive income revenue streams. You really ought to have a half a dozen of them or so.
Yeah. So having said that, the first thing that we want to do is create a good foundation so that we can do work and think outside of our comfort zone or do things outside of our comfort zone. And the foundation has to do with your physical body, creating strength, flexibility, mobility, and also just feeling good about yourself. And so that's what we are doing here this morning with a kettlebell workout. So if you don't have kettlebells, we say this every morning, you need to grab a kettlebell or get a kettlebell or something that looks like a kettlebell, because this is a very unique workout. It's not like anything you've ever done before. It combines cardio, it combines strength, it combines mobility, flexibility, it combines being present in the moment so that you are not worrying about the future and thinking about the past. So let's get started with a little bit of a warm-up. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you here with us this morning. All right. So I guess we're going to start with our hops.
Let's start with some hops, shall we?
Okay. All right. So this morning I got up and I didn't feel like working out. Ever felt like that, anybody out there in the Facebook or Instagram world? We're just dropping our shoulders down here, and you don't have to hop on. You can actually do this if you want. Drop down arms, bending our knees slightly, and just pinkies down, and like you're flicking water off your hands, and just loosen up your arms and shoulders. This actually feels really good. So what do you do when you don't feel like working out in the morning? You know, even though we're here Monday through Friday, I'm telling you right now, when I get up, when I wake up in the morning, it's not always, hey, let's go work out first thing. I actually woke up early this morning. I was awake at 3 and finally got up at 4. And basically, what I do is I do it anyway, even if I don't feel like it. And once I get started, I'm fine. And I have said this before, I have never regretted doing a workout. So you just kind of, unless you're ill or you have a bad injury, then force yourself to do it. You won't regret it. You'll feel so much better. Usually there's a reason why you don't want to work out. Either your mood is not elevated, or you're tired, or you're just feeling blah, or stress. So what that means is you really need to work out. And just follow our lead here. We're doing head rolls now to the right and opposite direction. And usually when I don't want to work out, it's because of some stress that I'm feeling when I wake up. And
look left and right.
And really, what that means is I really do need to work out to release that stress from my body. Because if we hold on to that throughout our day, that's what makes us really not feel good. And that's what causes disease in our body when we hold emotions, negative emotions, fear, stress, anger, frustration, loss, grief, all of that. When we hold that in our bodies, that's what creates disease in our bodies. So working out releases all that, helps us stay strong and healthy, helps our immune system, and Lord knows we need it during these times. I, knock on wood, haven't had the flu ever, and I haven't had a flu shot in probably, I don't know, years. So, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but, you know, if you are compromised, but what I'm saying is I have a healthy immune system. I exercise, I eat decent, I drink plenty of water, I take care of my emotional health, and it all has to do with your immune system. You know, taking care of your emotional health is also important to your immune system.
Biggest pieces.
Yeah, and a lot of people, you know, you can work your body out, but if your mind is not in the right place, or you're feeling a lot of stress, then I'm like totally not following you.
You seem to be.
Well, you were up, I was down. You know, that's okay. Wow, that feels really good. I'm just gonna do a little twist here. And even if you're doing this, even if you get up and just move your body, the other thing that affects us is, especially here, we're in a winter state. We live in the state of Maine, upper northeast corner, and we see hardly.
We're a frozen state.
Well, we see not a lot of sun here, and even in daylight, like yesterday, it wasn't sunny at all. It was cloudy the whole day, and we just don't see a lot of sun in the winter, and it really affects people's moods and how they feel. You have to be able to see the sun is good for your body and your mental health as well.
All right, so we're ready?
Well, let me see who's here.
Kettlebell's ready, folks. Ray Stevens.
Merry Christmas to you and your family. Great to see you. My sister Tammy, so always great to see you, Tammy. And Steve Conner is here with us on Facebook. So happy to have all of you here. And we are ready to do our kettlebell workout.
All right.
Hey, Travis. Travis is in the military.
Oh, good. This is
but
actually
do you-
military special.
well,
Military special ops are the guys that were early adopters of kettlebell
And
training.
that's kind of what I was asking.
Yeah.
Is have you ever worked out with a kettlebell on a regular basis?
Is he a SF guy or?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. Grab your kettlebell. Seat your shoulders. Push into the heels. Tighten your core and lift. Push the hips forward and back.
Even this feels good.
2. Get down nice and low. You can even bend your elbows.
The key on this is to make sure your shoulders are seated, your back is straight, and you're using your hips and your glutes.
Bring it to one side. Don't let it bring you down. Keep yourself level,
So
symmetric.
You have to fire your core when you're doing this and really get a good grip in with your toes into the floor. And as you notice, we don't work out with shoes because you use your feet and your toes a lot for balance
Other side.
and stability when you're working out. A lot of people don't realize that. Our feet are really important when it comes to feeling grounded, stability, that type of thing.
Bring it around.
Now on this one, you really have to have your core tight. I am grounded in my feet and my shoulders are seated. And it looks super easy.
Other way.
But go ahead and try it. In order to do this and make it easy, you have to have these muscles fired, particularly your core.
Bring your feet close together now. Put it in one hand, suitcase style. Now, I'm going to pick up this leg and I'm going to pick it up right off the ground.
So your opposite leg.
Opposite leg up off the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep my leg straight. I'm going to fold at the hip.
So let's turn, why don't you turn sideways? Because we can't really see what you're doing the other way.
So keeping the supporting leg straight. I'm going to fold here at the hip and come back. This is going to take a lot of balance and control. Keep your core fired.
Shoulders seated.
1. 2. 3. Keep your back straight. 4. 5. Switch to the other side. You can use your toe for balance. If you can, pick it right up off the ground. 1. 2.
In the straight leg, you want to really, as you pull up, squeeze your glutes.
4. 5. All right. Put the bell down. Recenter yourself in the middle of it. Feet pointed straight ahead or slightly out. Fold at the hip. Reach down with one hand. Pick your kettlebell up. Swing it to the rack. We're going to do 5 swings to the rack. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. Change hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Good. Change hands.
Horrible change.
Now, we're going to do a swing to the rack again, but we're going to do it in a circle, and it goes here on this plane in front of us. The plane we've been swinging on, this midline plane here, the anterior plane, is not what we're going to use. Watch this. I'm going to swing it here on this plane. Right? So it looks like this. I'm going to go around and back to my rack position. Going to the outside. So I have it in my left hand. I'm going to swing to the left, across the front, and up. Don't bend your knees. Don't bend your hips. Don't bend your back. You can rotate slightly. Keep your elbow close to your body. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change hands. Going to the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change hands. Back to my left hand. Instead of going to the left, I'm going to go to the right, to the inside, and around.
I think that's what I was doing.
1,
That's what I was doing.
2, 3, 4, 5. Change hands. Now, we're in the right hand. Instead of going to the right, we're going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set it down. Nice.
We haven't done that one in a while.
No, those are a little different. Okay. So let's take our kettlebell and move it off to the side for a moment. We're going to sit down on the floor.
My favorite. Not.
Grab behind the knees. Roll back. And roll up. Now, try and bring your chest towards your belly button. So you're curling in the middle of your back. You want to tuck your chin and you want to tuck your hips. But the really important piece is trying to get your chest to your belly button and roll back. Again. Two more. Good. Now, extend one leg, tuck the other one in. Place this opposite hand, whatever knee you've got up, opposite hand behind you. I like to rest this elbow right on the knee. Because when I push into the ground, I can stabilize myself here. Sometimes you can even put this hand on the knee. Push into this knee and into this hand to lift yourself up.
Or maybe even below your knee, because if you have a compromised knee, you don't really want to be pushing.
Well, you want to push down into the ground. So your hand, the force that your hand pushes with, comes out your heel.
And if you don't need to push on your knee, you don't have to.
That's right. And lift. Now, stay up there. Take this leg, bring it through, and place the knee.
Okay.
Go back. Have a seat. Come back up. Lift. Nicely controlled fashion. Place the knee. Pick it up. Take it through. Gently place yourself down. Switch to the other side. So this is a very important control to have on your body. You have to seat the shoulder that's picking you up very strongly. Press into the knee so that it comes out the foot. Tighten your core and lift. Now bring that knee in and gently place it down. Take your knee back up. With nice control, send it back through and sit yourself down. When you can do this exercise comfortably and controlled the whole time, at any moment able to go back the way you came without putting the knee down. You should be able to pick yourself up and stay here and change positions because you're balanced. Good. And set it down. Nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 get-ups. So we're going to
Turkish get-ups.
3 Turkish get-ups. We're going to start from a lying position with the kettlebell beside us, and we press it. And then we're going to do that same position with our legs. We're going to push 1, 2, 3. And now here we are right where we were. We lift the leg, and in a nice controlled fashion, set it down. And then we're going to go back right where we came from. So that's the exercise. We go up, bring the knee through, put it back, and go back down.
So I'm going to use my really small kettlebell because I'm getting used to the form here without adding a whole lot of weight.
Absolutely.
So,
You don't even need a kettlebell. You can do this. You can continue to do this without the kettlebell. Just fine. So lie with the kettlebell halfway from your hip to your shoulder. Whatever hand is closest, reach under, roll towards the bell, over grip. Now use your body weight to pull it back and prop it. Use 2 hands to press it to the ceiling. Seat your shoulder, straight elbow, straight wrist. I have it in my left hand, so my left knee is bent. Other hand at 45 degrees. Now, you are going to all in one motion. Roll shoulder, come up to the elbow, come up to the hand in the half get-up. Begin shoulder, elbow, hand. Now lift yourself up, eyes on the bell. Pick up that other leg, set it through, send it back. Sit your butt down. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder. From here, we're going to do it again. Shoulder, elbow, hand. Lift to the sky. Bring your leg through and place the knee. Bring it back, set it down. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Now, bring the other hand up. Hold it towards your chest. Roll it to the side. Now, use 2 hands to drag it around your head to the other side. Whatever hand is closest, under grip. Roll towards it, over grip. Pull back onto your back. 2 hands to press it to the ceiling. Shoulders seated, elbow locked, wrist straight. Other hand 45 degrees. Bend the knees. Keep the elbow locked. Eyes on the bell. Here we go. Shoulder, elbow, hand. Lift. Pick up the leg and bring it through. Now pick it back up, send it back out. Sit your butt down. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Nice. Again. Shoulder, elbow, hand. Lift. Pull it through. Send it back. Sit your butt down. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Okay, last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Send it back. Sit yourself down. Elbow, shoulder, shoulder. 2 hands. Safely pull it to your belly. Roll to the side. Sit it down. Very nice.
Cool.
All right, that's starting to get there.
Yeah, and practicing this. So what we're doing is we're practicing the Turkish get-up, pieces of it every day, because it's several pieces that are all put together. So my goal, my personal goal, is to be able to do the Turkish get-up fairly easy, and maybe going up with it.
Oh, yes.
Weight. So we first have to get the form down.
Yep.
And be perfect in our form. And the reason we want to be perfect in our form is because
This practice does not make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect.
you can practice something imperfectly and thinking that I'm practicing it, but if you're doing the wrong form, it's going to be totally wrong for your body, and it's not going to get you the results that you are looking for.
That's right. Okay, let's come on back up. So I was reading through 12. I'm sorry, you're 8. The next one up, yeah.
Let me see if we have anybody else on here with us this Tuesday morning. And let's see, Jim Nelson, 2 more people have joined us. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our kettlebell training. Great to have you here, along with the others that were tuned in with us.
I wonder if I see Ray Stevens on there. I wonder if that's Maureen.
Oh, is that his last name?
Well, his name's Ray. Ray Stevens.
Oh, maybe it is.
So yeah. So maybe that is.
This would be cool.
I was wondering why I haven't been seeing him. Okay, here we go. We are going to do for the next few minutes. We're going to do our long cycle. So you could use the big one if you want.
Which is long cycle.
Yeah, swing to the rack and press. We're going to do 5 on each side, and we'll do like say 30 of them. So we'll do many of them, but we'll keep switching back and forth 5 on each side. Whenever you're like, you can move down to the smaller weight. It's entirely up to you. Here we go. Reach back, thumb back, one hand, swing the kettlebell to the rack, and press overhead. 1. Swing. Change hands. 1. 2. Change hands. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Change hands. This got hard quick. 1. 2. 3. 4. One more set each side. Use your body. One more this side. Other side.
Wow. Holy smokes. That was hard. I was sweating up a storm on that one. My hands are getting all sweaty. Yeah, that was a lot. So I was using my, how much is that weight? 22?
26 and a half.
20, okay, 26 and a half pounds on that one. And what's great about that is I did not start that at that weight. I built up, I worked my way up. And now I'm nice and strong. And I can do 30 of those, which is
That's a lot.
huge on that weight. And I can really see my muscles starting to come in. And yeah, super happy.
Very nice.
And I didn't feel like working out this morning. See what I mean? Unless you're ill, unless you're injured, make yourself work out. You'll never regret it. At the end of the week, yeah, I didn't feel like doing this when I got up, but I did it. I feel better. I'm ready for my day. It's the foundation of your day. It's the foundation of your life. If you do not have a regular exercise routine of some sort, you're failing yourself. You're really, not doing the best that you can do. As you age, you're going to want to have this foundation of a healthy, strong body. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't take long for your body to deteriorate when you're not working out and eating right. So that's the biggest lesson I ever tell anybody, older people, it's never too early to start. So if I could give you any advice in your life, lay the foundation, and then you can work on the rest, whether it be your career, yourself, whatever it is that you're doing. But you have to have a good foundation in order to do that. So thank you so much for joining us today, sending all of you love, peace, joy, happiness, and especially abundance. Most special healing energy out to those of you in the world who are suffering, in the hopes that you may find some peace in your day today. We're almost up to Christmas.
Almost there.
And we're actually going to do a Christmas workout. So we'll be here Christmas morning as well. Yes, we will.
We will be here Christmas morning.
Yes, Santa will have come to the house. And why not work out? We'll be home. So anyway.
Santa's got to work off them cookies.
Yeah, and other things this week. Hey, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining us. Love you all. And thank you so much for the support. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., bright and early.